Pavilion. I'm Bart Connor along with Kathy Johnson-Clark and Samantha Peshek. Here is the update on the meet at the halfway point. Utah led by .275, largely because of that 10.0 for Grace McCollum in that first rotation. Now Utah leads by .375 at the halfway point of this competition. UCLA 5 season high scores on bars. Both of these teams having an outstanding day. Both Utah and UCLA, their season highs on those two opening events. And this could be a treat here, Kathy. This is Anna Potterariu from Canada.
And she performed an outstanding routine last meet. It was big, beautiful, and fearless. She wants to replicate that.
She scored a 9.9 as a leadoff performer. Of course, that could be expected from the young lady that was finalist at the World Championships 2 times. And 3 years ago, she won the beam silver medal in the world.
And no problem with that very difficult side aerial to back handspring. Gorgeous position in her leap. Watch this jump. She jumps so well done. It's extremely difficult. Anytime you take your eyes off the beam and throw your head back, much less touch the top of your head with your toes. Side aerial to full. What a beginning for UCLA. Love to see her milk all that choreography. So well performed, so confident, calm, all the way to the very finish. Just nails the landing. Pristine.
She was a member of the Canadian team at the World Championships, of course, coached by Yelena Davidova, the 1980 Olympic all-around champion. And Potterariu, as my wife reminds me to say, the Romanian pronunciation of that very Romanian name. Jillian Hoffman now for Utah. We saw her score a 9.875 as a leadoff on vault.
We're going to look for these E elements, especially on the first pass. It's the highest rated difficulty. She's going to open with a double layout. It's an E. Oh, really nice control on that landing. Judges look at these leaps for precision, perfect split in the air, taking off and landing with feet together. All the little details must be there. Watch this combination pass to see if it rises off the floor. Nice amplitude, especially on that first one. The second one could have been a little bit higher, a little more control on the landing. Nice routine. I think the only deduction will be on that middle pass. The second skill was slightly off.
I spoke to Crystal Issa and I asked her who has impressed her the most on the team, and she said Jillian Hoffman. She said she's been so motivated to get back after her injury, and she always knows she's gonna hit, and that's why we all like her in that leadoff spot.
She had a career high of a 9.975 versus Arizona State this season. So what an incredibly impressive leadoff performer. Anna Potterariu had a 9.9, and this brings up Emma Malabuyo, UCLA.
UCLA is very fortunate to have some natural beam workers. Emma is one of those. Oh, she was hitting that just perfectly in practice, in the warm-up. An aerial to split jump. Unfortunately, she broke that connection. So this could set up. Nice job coming back with an even more difficult combination, ending with that ring jump. A little cart Little Carlton there on the beam. Nice dismount combination here. Back handspring, layout, step out to the full. All right, not the routine she wanted, as she looked so brilliant in warm-up. So a missed opportunity there. See if we can see, just anytime that second leg comes down and your chest is still forward, you have all this room for error. You've got to stand up right as that back leg goes and attacks the landing. She clearly felt a little bit off and wasn't quite as aggressive as I normally see her there.
Unlucky for the young lady who scored as high as 9.925 on beam this season. Now here's Abby Paulson. Score for Jillian Hoffman in that leadoff spot was at 9.875.
Opens with the front through to a 2.5 twist. See if she can control that very difficult landing. Well done. Way out to front full. Beautiful control on that landing. This leap series here, very difficult. Switch full to Sisson. Every one of her passes is a blind landing. Difficult to control. So far, she's done them exceedingly well. And that was the best landing of all. Really nice job. I love seeing the Maya Hambrick effect here. I saw her before the meet. What a get they got. LSU gymnast, and now she's on the coaching staff here at Utah doing a tremendous job. This is Maya Hambrick, and we had so much fun watching her gymnastics career.
She herself is a 20-time All-American.
Watch this very difficult 2.5 twist. A little bit of crossing of the leg. Love this mount. Shows off strength, flexibility, balance. Oh, a little bit off.
The reason this is an important routine, remember, 6 athletes compete. You count the best 5 scores. Malabuyo had only a 9.3.
Handspring layout. Love how aggressively she attacked that landing. And you're right, Bart. This is an opportunity because you have to be able to come back from a miss. It does put a different kind of pressure on the rest of the lineup, but great teams rise to that occasion. Switch deep to a wolf chop.
Chris Waller told us that she's really tweaked her routine on beam to make it the best for scoring in the NCAA. The rules in collegiate competition significantly different than the Olympic rules. Olympics require more difficulty.
And talk about difficulty. Perfect setup for this dismount. Pike double back, the most difficult in NCAA competition.
Once again, she has such a bag of tricks. She can do just about anything in the book. Let's go to Sam.
I spoke to Emma Malabuyo because I saw her go up to Jordan Childs after she had a fall. I know it wasn't the routine she wanted to do, but I saw her give that pep talk. And I asked her what she said to Jordan, and she said, "I know you have my back. You got this." And I think it's a good reminder that this is a team sport, and for a freshman to have already learned that, it's pretty special.
Jaden Rucker will be next up for Utah. Abby Paulson, a season-high 9.9. So good scores for Utah, and they have the team lead here in the third of 4 rotations. Jordan Childs score for UCLA on being a 9.9.
opens with a full twisting double back. Half in, half out. Oh, looks like she just stepped over that line. Hard to see from our angle.
It appears that the yellow flag did go up from one of the line judges, so that means an additional 10th of a point will be deducted from her score from going outside of boundaries.
Switch half to straddle full.
She owns a share of that 2021 Pac-12 title on the floor.
Combination pass front layout to front full. It's controlled landing. 3 really solid routines so far for Utah on floor exercise. This was the one deduction in the routine. Of course, the step out of bounds and also the large step out of it. You have to show control on the 2 feet, and that front foot needs to stay down.
Don't miss out on all the great rivalry basketball tomorrow on ESPN and the app at 4 off against number 10 Kansas. Then Coach K makes his final trip to the D-Ville. Then number 9 Duke visits North Carolina. Finally, number 5 Kentucky heads to Alabama at 8 Eastern to cap off the night. Brooklyn Moores now from Canada, competing now for UCLA on the beat. Jordan Childs had a 9-9.
And I know your wife enjoyed that first skill, Valdez on beam. You don't often see those. Little balance break there after her leap sequence. Front aerial to a front handspring. Very difficult front tumbling on balance beam. Brooklyn is such a beautiful performer, both on balance beam and floor exercise. She has exquisite presence. It's beautiful shapes.
Last year, she redshirted the season and enrolled remotely while training for the Olympics, helped the Canadian team to 10th place, and she herself was 16th in the all-around.
Ah, front handspring to a Rudy. 1/2 twist on that dismount. Love the unique difficulty in that routine. This is the only place she had a little problem. Nice job on that first switch leap, split jump, and was just dropped that right shoulder as she was coming down, so gave up a slight balance check there. Front handspring to a Rudy. Love the unique difficulty.
Grace McCallum, the only athlete from Utah today competing in the all-around. She had a 9-9 on the ball and a perfect 10 on bar.
First pass will be a full twisting double back. Nice job trying to keep that front foot down to further control. Love the positions in the leaps. The trademark turgete into that stag drop to the floor. Finish. Front layout to a Rudy. Strong, dramatic finish. I love her smile. It just makes me smile throughout the whole routine.
You know, it's interesting. Tom Farden told us this week, he said, you know, she's used to competing like 3 or 4 times a year. And here you compete every weekend in college gymnastics. He said after the first week, she had this look on her face like, wait, I have to compete again?
I said in the interview, she was so honest and open, so genuine, and said, I don't quite have college gymnastics figured out yet, but I'm getting there.
Coach Tom Farden says she's incredibly easy to coach and very humble young lady. She'll have a great career. Here's Nora Flatley having a terrific day. 9.825 on vault, 9.95 on bars.
I'm just so excited to see her in the all-around and doing so well in her senior year. I love her on balance beam. Just beautiful work. Watch this combination. 3 skills, aerial, the back handspring layout. Just spot on.
Missed most of the regular season last year with an ankle injury. Came back just in time for the Pac-12s.
Oh, those tricky full turns, they can sometimes bite you. And she does a difficult one with the leg up in that parallel position. Gorgeous back leg. That is, she should do clinics on leaps and showing that back leg, how high she holds it in the position.
She really is the MVP so far this season for UCLA in terms of scores that she has contributed to the team.
Back handspring, 1.5 twists, a little hop on the landing. Oh, just that, that one part of the routine, the full turn. Everything else was just nearly flawless.
O'Keefe, the junior from Las Vegas now. Season high so far for her is a 9.95, and that was the score that Grace McCallum just got on the floor before her. So McCallum having a terrific all-around competition today with a 10, a 9.9, and a 9.95.
Watch the details in this routine. Just precise footwork, beautiful toe point. Back. Even in the tumbling, wow, just stayed in bounds. Good for her.
Riley score for UCLA on beam, 9.825.
These positions on these leaps, full 180 split. Such strong footwork gives away no foot faults. Double wolf turn works out very beautifully. Back 1.5 to front layout. Great difficulty. Kept her legs together on those twists too. That was beautiful.
Last year she won all, or at least a share of the Pac-12 titles on the bars, beam, floor, and the all-around.
Watch her push through, points the toes right off the floor, keeps them pointed till she lands. And just inside their boundary line, that right there is perfection.
I saw Jordan Childs walk up to Shay. She was dancing with her at first, and I asked her what she said to her in a pep talk, and she said, show them who you are, we love you, just do what you know how to do best.
All right, well, they need a hit here because remember, they have a 9.3 that they want to drop. So Nora Flatley's score of a 9.825 is in there. They need a score right now for Shay Campbell on beam.
Has to attack this back handspring layout just like that. Split leap. The switch half. Well done. Another leaps here. Here's Switch the O back leg, and this is supposed to connect right to the straddle quarter. She won't get that connection. And that's how you earn the bonus points, so that your routine will start from a 10-0. Most gymnasts have backups in the routine. Because she had 2 leap series, she should be fine. Watch the hike here. The cartwheel swings it through to the gainer full. Really well done. Handled a lot of pressure on that routine. Was aggressive and calm. Just that one little balance correction and misconnection.
Last year's Pac-12 Newcomer of the Year, Shane Campbell, now a sophomore. Let's go to Sam.
He is not a new face for Utah, and she's part of that leadership council. And I had a chance to ask Abby Paulson why she likes Sid in that leadership council spot. She said she's confident in everything she does, and it radiates to the rest of the team. And she's also very organized. So she said she keeps the team in line.
Solowski, she's the anchor out for. This is the only that she competes for Utah.
Watch this double layout. Second one rises.
Oh.
Really well done. Great control. This routine has everything. Switch half, the split full. Usually gets really good amplitude on this front layout to front full. Might have been a little bit flatter than I've seen it, but such good control on the landing. Impressed with the footwork, really, of all the Utah gymnasts. So clean, so precise. Back 1.5, nice amplitude. There it is on that final pass.
She just floated down.
What a performer. I mean, just such a fun gymnast to watch perform on floor exercise. She just lights the place up.
Tom Farden says she's our defibrillator to shock the team to life when they need her. Look at the technique and form.
But this was beautiful. Kept those legs glued together. Perfect control on the landing.
She's coming after a superb score from Miley O'Keefe with a 9.925. Grace McCallum before her, a 9.9. Well, UCLA is having their best meet of the season, and their coach is with Sam now.
Thanks, Bart. Chris, you told me you wanted to see championship quality routines tonight. Who has shown that to you?
Let's say Anna Petteraru on beam stepped up again, first one out, got another 9.9. Jordan Childs on beam crushed it, like looking better and better, more and more confident. Jordan on bars, Nora on bars. What we're seeing is, from last week, a building of confidence. You still see these little glimmers of doubt, and then boom, they're coming right back. Really proud of the team right now. I'm seeing a fight that we haven't seen recently.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Chris Waller's team season high scores on vault, bars, and beam. Utah on pace for perhaps a 198, trying to join the very few teams that have broken 198 this year.